Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So we got another what sold video for you today, and wow, 2 weeks in a row that were really good. I don't want to jinx myself, but man, things seem to be on the upswing. So yeah, we did a total, I'm just looking at some numbers here, a total of $973.81 this week. So just shy of that $1,000 mark. And that is a weekly net profit of $589.69. So a 60.6% net profit. That's after all fees, after cost of goods, because we have sold some things out of our own personal collections and things that were around the house. So we had a couple of Facebook Marketplace deals that made some money, you know, that had no fees and stuff, and no shipping costs, of course. So yeah, another really high margin week, $973.81. That's amazing. This week is on pace, but we'll get to that. All right, I'm going to run through the numbers. I've got my list right down below me here, so I'll be looking just off camera. Let's get started. We've got this vintage Yellow Bean maroon chore shirt, shacket type thing, made in Canada. Paid $604 for this after taxes. Sold it for $34 on Poshmark, and that is a net profit of $21.16. Sold Devil Kings for PS2 out of my own personal collection. Sold it for $18 with free shipping. After all said and done, my net on that was $10.93. I'm accounting for no cost of goods because that just came out of my own personal collection. I've had it for a while. Next, we got this Spider 3XL ski jacket, ski snowboard jacket. I would have paid $9.78 for this, and I sold it for $50 plus shipping. And the eBay calculated shipping came out pretty high. I actually had a discount that I was able to use, so I did take advantage of that, and I was able to ship this out for just $21.79. So I did earn a bit on the shipping, and that's good. You know, I'll put that towards shipping expenses and other costs that I have. So my net profit on this item was $44.86. I sold this third-party Nintendo 64 expansion pack. You'll see a pic here of one that's actually an official one. It's not my pic. I didn't even have a picture of this. This was really funny. I've got an N64 listed on Facebook Marketplace and eBay as well, but on Facebook Marketplace, and someone messaged me and said, hey, I know this is for the console and controller and stuff, but you wouldn't happen to have an expansion pack for sale, do you? Yeah, well, I did. I actually had one that I didn't really intend to sell, but it was a third-party one that just came out of my collection. I had actually recently bought it. It was a pretty good deal. I got it in like a Facebook auction group. I paid $15 for it, and I sold it for $50. I wasn't really planning on, but hey, I'll take $35 net profit on something I wasn't even advertising for sale. So that was cool. All right, we got this lot of 2 Harry Potter GameCube games. These, again, I'm just putting in as a zero cost of goods. They came to my own personal collection. I remember that I picked these up a few years ago for probably about $1.73 a piece is what they came to after taxes, like $1.50 plus tax or something. So I'm just putting zero cost of goods because I've had them for a while. Reality is I'm probably not going to play any Harry Potter games. I know it was big, but I'm a little bit old to have been really into it. You know, and hey, no offense to people who are 40 and above who really like the game, Harry Potter stuff. I just didn't get into it. I was into other things at the time. Anyway, sold these 2 games for $31.99, free shipping. All said and done, my net on that was $19.36. Got this Patagonia base layer wool sweater. This one did have some holes in it, which I disclosed, of course, and my buy cost was $6.90. Sold it for $30 plus shipping on eBay, and my net profit was $18.12. Another Patagonia thing, completely unrelated, but sold very quickly after the sweater, were these Patagonia base layer pants, and they actually sold on Poshmark for $24. And my net profit was $8.05. Also on Poshmark were these Ralph Lauren brown corduroy pants in a size 10. I picked these up from a Salvation Army for $3.50, sold them for $21, and my net on that, $9.37. These Columbia skirts in a size 14. These were actually my 1,000th sale on eBay, my 1,000th item sold. And when I saw that I had $9.99 sold, I was like, all right, let's just, make the 1,000 be a really cool, awesome thing. And it was a pair of skirts. Whatever. These actually came as part of a bag sale a few months back, 82-cent buy cost. Sold them for $17.84 plus shipping, and my net on them was $11. So thank you, Columbia Skirts, for my 1,000th eBay sale. This was a cool one, this Fallout Yahtzee game. This was a kind of mashup. I paid $6 for this at a charity shop. I sold it on Facebook Marketplace for $50. It was actually somebody who drove almost 3 hours to come pick it up. Now, yes, they were already visiting this area, so it's not like they were actually going 3 hours out of their way, but she was really excited to get it. She said she's got a big Fallout collection, so $6 buy cost, $50 selling price, my net profit $44. Now I sold this Banana Republic cashmere cowl neck sweater. My buy cost on this was $3.74 and selling price $29 and my net of $15.53. Sold these Athleta leggings. I've had these for a while. My buy cost on them on an average cost of goods from a haul from several months ago was $5.66. I sold them for $19, free shipping. And honestly, I was just happy to have them go. My net profit on them was $4.52. Athleta leggings and tanks and stuff have just been huge misses for me, and I just am never going to bother again. There are some more substantial pieces, and we'll talk about one soon. It's definitely worth picking up, but basic leggings and stuff, no. Okay, another item out of my own personal video game collection. This was Indigo Prophecy for Xbox. I sold it for $15, free shipping. After everything, I got a net of $8.34. I saw a notification come up that I thought was a sale, but it was not. All right, another Patagonia piece. This was a Patagonia Jacket, a women's. This was UMass, University of Massachusetts, lacrosse branded. I paid $6.90 for this, and I sold it for $39 on Poshmark, and my net profit was $20.62. It actually sold pretty quickly. This vintage golf sweater with this all-over print, this was really cool. As soon as I saw it in the thrift store, I was like, I need to pick this up because somebody will want it. And it's just a cool piece. And honestly, even if I would have made barely any money on it, I just wanted to sell this item. But paid $6.90 for it. I sold it for $39 on Poshmark, and my net was $20.27. Now we've got these Free People black button fly. Oh, excuse me. Free People black button fly jeans. They were actually missing a button, which I disclosed in the listing. Paid $7.19 for these. I sold them for $22 on Poshmark, and a net profit of just $6.73, but that's okay. Almost a double up. Not bad. So these cool hiking pants in a women's size 6. I've had these for a surprisingly long time, and they didn't sell. And you know what? When someone made an offer, I was just like, yeah, sure. So it was $7.19 buy cost. They paid $15 plus shipping. And I actually only profited $1.31 on these, all said and done. But I don't know. I just, for whatever reason, they just had no traction at all. So I let them go. These were really cool. This is one of my favorite finds, one of my favorite pickups, and strategic pickups to resell. So these are the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem for the new movie. Cups and cup toppers exclusive to Cineplex in Canada. And so I would have paid, I am factoring in the fact that we actually did go and watch a movie. When we went the day before my birthday and watched the Barbie movie, they were out of the Barbie cup toppers and stuff. That's what I was originally going to get so that I could try to resell those online. They were out of those, but I got these Ninja Turtle ones. We paid for a couple of the meals. That's what we were going to have while we were eating and, you know, watching the movie and stuff. So I'm not counting that. So I'm counting that I got 2 of these essentially for free, but I'm putting in the cost of the 2 additional meal prices that I had to pay in order to collect all 4. So $24.12 was my buy cost on these. Again, I'm not including the first 2 because we were buying that concession anyway to eat with the movie. So $24.12, sold it for $80 plus taxes, or plus shipping rather, and my net profit on that was $38.78. So I'm proud of myself for that. That was a nice little flip. This J. Jill kind of bohemian looking striped dress, paid $7.99 for it, sold it for $33 on Poshmark. And excuse me, I am tired this evening. It is almost 8 and I was up early this morning. Anyway, net profit on that dress of $14.45. This is a copy of PGA Tour 2K21 for Nintendo Switch, brand new and sealed. This actually did come out of my own personal collection, but I'm counting this as a cost of goods of $13.36, which is what I paid for it, because I only picked this up because I got it so cheap. I forget exactly what it was, but you know, I bought this on eBay anyway, on an auction. I think it was like $11 plus shipping, or $10 plus shipping, and then the taxes and stuff. Anyway, $13.36. I only bought it because it was so cheap that I was like, well, I can have this in my collection. I own the game digitally already. And then if an opportunity comes up to sell it for a decent profit, I will. Well, that opportunity came up. So I'm counting the buy cost because it wasn't committed to my collection. I sold it for $30 plus shipping, and my net profit on it overall was $12.61. So just about a double up on it, which is pretty much what I kind of expected to happen when I bought it at the time. Alright, another one out of my personal collection was Rocky Legends for Xbox. $16, free shipping, my net profit on that, $9.14. And now we talk about the Athleta stuff that you definitely want to grab, such as this, new with tags, Athleta Azalea sweater. This was in a size small, which is not even a great size, but I paid $6.90 for this. My local thrift store, doesn't matter if it's new with tags, whatever, it's just, you know, sweaters are $6 plus tax, so that's what that was. This was new with tags with a $259 US price tag still attached. So I had it listed for $129.99 Canadian, and someone offered me $99.99, and I took it. I mean, how am I going to turn down a $7 buy cost into $100? So they paid $99.99 plus shipping, and my net profit on it is $71.41. Now, this customer has asked me to hold off to ship it for a little while. I did already print out the label and all that stuff just so I don't get dinged for a late shipment, but I'm going to hold it for about another week before I send it out to them per their request. Okay, now this was another great find. These Ultra Superior 4 running shoes, these are a size 15, which I'm a small guy, you know, and I wear like a size 9. That's probably kind of close to average, on the smaller size of average, but like I'm not a tall guy by any means. When I see a size 15 shoe, and especially in a brand like Ultra, which I know has a good following and holds value, I mean, these shoes are like as wide as my chest, my torso. I picked these up for $6.33, and I sold them very quickly within a couple days for $69.99 plus shipping. They were pre-owned, but they were in really good shape, so my net profit on those were $49.98. Then we got this J. Jill kind of pink berry color open cardigan. Paid $6.90 for that, sold it for $22 on Poshmark, a $10.70 net profit. J. Jill's just bread and butter. This North Face 550 down puffer jacket, I did let this go for pretty cheap, but it had a few like little spots on it, almost looked like little grease stains, but I mean, I doubt that's what it was. I wasn't sure if it would come out. I didn't really want to wash it because it was like down-filled and stuff, and I didn't want to like mess it up in any way, so I just listed it and mentioned it's got spots. So I paid $9.78 for it, and I sold it for $30 within about a half an hour of listing it to Poshmark. So my net profit on it is $14.22, and maybe if I would have washed it, maybe I could have listed it higher, but I don't care. It was a quick flip. That's exactly what I was going for. I wanted to let it go. I never want to get caught with things that have flaws, and I'm holding on to them for long periods of time, flawed items. Like, that's the last thing I want to do. All right, this was an Olin's Schooner glass beer mug. Anybody local to Atlantic Canada for sure. Maybe various parts of Canada will know Schooner Beer. It was quite something. In any case, this was a $2 pickup at a Salvation Army, and we sold it just on Facebook Marketplace, just locally for $10. So an $8 profit. These stackable pantry can racks. These are for, you know, putting in your pantry, holding your canned goods. They hold quite a bit too, and of course they are stackable, like it says. Usually sell for about $40 a piece on Amazon. We had two of them that we were no longer using. We just reorganized our pantry area, so we put them both up for $40 on Facebook Marketplace. And I got a call from an older woman who just moved into fairly close by me, and yeah, she's like, hey, I'd like to get those, and I delivered them to her a few minutes down the road. She was very happy, so we sold them for $40. That's all net, so that's great. And then Tommy Bahama, this was a 100% silk shirt, but it did have a couple little spots on it, but what really stuck out for me was the big embroidered aces, like pocket rockets, aces, you know, the whole poker thing. I paid $2.50 for this in Salvation Army. Typically, I'd expect to get about $40 for this, and I think I did have it listed for close to $30, even with the flaws. But someone offered $20, so I took it. $2.50 into $20, plus they paid shipping. My net profit on that was $12.21, so I really am not going to complain about that or try to hold out for more, because again, I don't want to get stuck with flawed items. I'll pick them up and sell them, but at a discounted price. And then the last item on this week's, I'm going to change that title from MWT to NWT because it's new with tags, not Mew with tags, was this Miller Lite hat. And this came from that pickup last month where I found a ton of hats for $1 a piece. And yeah, so this was $18 it sold for. And on Poshmark, so my net profit is $9.02 after fees and the discounted shipping offer. So yeah, just a great week, just a good mix of stuff, like household things that we just got rid of, and you know, video games, but some really cool like clothing items as well. Just really trying to mix it up. $973. Wow, can't complain. And we're on pace for that this week, that is for sure. We're already sitting at $500 in sales for the week, and it is a Wednesday evening. We've still got Thursday, Friday, and Saturday to go. I think we're gonna hit it. This might be the $1,000 week. I might have just jinxed myself and not see another sale for days, but hey, we'll see what happens. Anyways, guys, thanks very much for watching. Really appreciate all the support on the channel so far. Definitely creeping up there, you know, somewhere around the 340 subscriber mark. I know it's not much, but hey, it's cool. This channel's growing. I'm having fun with it, and I think that's all that really matters. So, yeah, let me know. What was your favorite sale of mine from this week? We'll have a conversation about it, and we'll see you in the next video, guys. Peace.